That's the spirit right there. You know what we finna reveal. We got individuals going against us that's trying to bring forth, you know what I'm saying, and keep the evil rule on this plane. Trying to keep the ones who hijacked you and gave you the information that was false for you to get back to your higher self. Trying to keep the one in power who had raped, pillaged, murdered the chosen people, and trying to act like there was no such thing as a chosen people. This is why celibacy, born again virgin, 72,000 born again virgin men, 72,000 born again virgin women. This is 144,000. Only the true gonna be able to do this. And this shows you be in tune with the frequency of the creator. Now, true, there is false gods that's around. We got the Owaspi, we got the actual biblical doctrine. And with these doctrines, the Owaspi being the most latest that reveals a little bit more about the etheria and the atmosphere planes of existence, if you don't understand the science of the science of the actual biblical theology, then you won't have a full understanding of the breakdown of what the Owaspi do. See, the spirit all the way around, man. The Most High, Hawa. That's what the breath. That's what the water does when it breathes. That's what the dragon does when it breathes that fire on your ass. The dragons are and the dracons are. They're the angels. Look at that. See, Most High responding to us. They're the angels. They're the Most High. Angels, the highest ranking angels. They sit around the throne of God. You little bitty gods. Your little light beings. Growing up to be God. God is like your brother that's helping you graduate about this earth plane. You are naturally born faithless. But if you misunderstand it, you'll give your power away to another entity who's playing God in your life, who's vouching for your soul and your spirit to get you to come to their subjected heavens in atmosphere, because they didn't even graduate off of the earth plane. And your big brother's trying to get you to graduate off the earth plane. So this is why keeping the code, the 10 or 9 commandments, you know what I'm saying, and being in tune with your discernment, because the Most High gave you that as a gift. It gave you that to be able to decipher the actual right and what's wrong, and to utilize the truth. The truth is the power, the energy, the force, and the magnetism is the actual creator. The creator is your all power. They took your stories and gave it back to you in a whole different fashion. They gave it back to you, and they're trying to get all your ancestors and everyone who transitioned to go to their subjected heavens. But this is the time where it's ended. You think you're on a ball. You think you're spinning on a ball, going around in the with a vacuum, with gravity, and there ain't nothing sticking together, but it's supposed to be sticking together. Instead of being on a vast earth plane that is level, that you on water, different kinds of water, different moods and vibrations of water. That's what you own. In order to understand this, you gotta eat right, eat light, eat what you're supposed to be. It's the code that the Most High told you what's gonna happen. He said it's gonna be angels that's going to lead the higher heavens, that's going to go down and want to rule mortals. And that's what's been going on with us. It's been angels from higher heaven that's been trying to rule us. This is the day of reckoning. They did many resettings of us, so that we won't remember who we were. Our lifespans were longer, so it was harder to trick us. Word of mouth was easy. You can pass it on, but now it's shorter due to the cluster B personality disorder, the narcissism, the borderline personality from being raped by older men that weren't of your culture. Then it became in your culture because, or of your people, because their people started vibrating on that frequency. Being a master of frequency, you're going to vibrate on it. And you can. And so you stuck on that frequency, they put you in the loop, and they just keep you on that current loop. Like you just stuck there. To break it, you have to be celibate and raise your light, turn your chakras, get past the crown chakra and the next octave. And then you start communicating with your Etherian ancestors even more. It's harder for them to communicate with you now because you're more vibing low. You're eating low vibration foods. You're eating cooked foods. No fruit, no veggies, no high vibratorial foods, no alkaline foods as much. Hence, your gifts is not as strong as they should be. It's like you're mutants, man. You got all these powers. You got to be able to use them. This is the beginning. We ain't got to be in the same room to do this. Take your power back now, because this is how they took our power from us before. They raped our kids. They took the father out the home. They made the mama subjected to their codes and statutes. So hence, you just going about your day thinking that being successful is making a lot of money and paying for your family. That is to an extent, but when you're involved in the life with the love, it's having the highest elevation of understanding of the Creator and why you forgive. All this is written in the scripts. They took the scripts from us. You got King James, you got King Charles. These are black emperors. These are black kings who came over to the lands, the last stronghold of the divine spiritual connection of the Holy Spirit, and it was allowed for them to come over. And that means that it was allowed for the angels to be asleep, which is the dragons, the dracons, the ones who defend your area. There's dragons and there's all kinds of species everywhere. They are asleep, just like you. But this is just to show the power of the Creator, how everything can get back in order just like that. Like, yo, it's going to have to reset and boom, 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 boom. You think you're going to overtake the Creator because of the wars you have against it? And you're jealous of the Creator? Like you want to be the one and only? Nah, it ain't going to work that way. Everything resets up. We're going to show you the Creator's way of reset versus the synthetic way of reset. And it was told through the scripts. They left certain things in the scripts. And as in the Awaspi, they never really speak of King David and Malachi today. And that's just that's such a prominent figure in the Bible, or the Bible, right? In the Torah or the Tanakh or the Psalms. To be specific, that's David's book. And there's a lot of promises that the Creator or the Lord or whatever they want to use that had this Holy Spirit with David. Now, there's some people that claim that that's evil now, but yet it's still there. It's also a part with the Apocrypha also. Things that was given to you that say, yo, we can have it like this. But the Most High allowed it. No matter what way it was given to us. No matter what character was given to us, the Most High is going to allow it, and it's going to show his supreme dominance. And restoring to balance a people who was took down to the lowest, innocent to another group of people. All because they wanted to defend their land and territory. Now they give you a doctrine and say, no, turn the other cheek and you do this. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we do that when we got the dragons in play. When then the dragons are asleep. You had the last line of defense now. That's just spiritual warfare. This is where you get that celibacy up. Then y'all start connecting online spiritually. Then y'all start manifesting physically. All of the things that y'all are thinking about is starting to come to play. That's how we keep it real.